Hello friends, today we will discuss one topic in modern India. The name of the topic is Civil Disobedience Movement and Great Depression. So, what is the relationship between the Civil Disobedience Movement and Great Depression which took place in 1929? So, I would say if Great Depression had not happened in 1929, the civil disobedience movement might have been averted or might have been postponed by Gandhiji for further period. So we will try to discuss the relationship between civil disobedience movement and this Great Depression. All knows that civil disobedience movement took place in 1929. Now, who were the major participants in 1929 movements? So we find that there were three major participants in 1929 movements, 1930 civil disobedience movements. First was the farmers. I use the word better of farmers, not the farmers, but better of farmers. Better of farmers means the farmers who were betterly placed in the economic structure. The second participants in civil disobedience movement were these industrial or these Indian capitalists, and third participants who played major role in civil disobedience movements, that were the industrial workers. Now, all these three elements or participants in Indian society had enthusiastically participated in civil disobedience movement. Now, questions arises: why did these three elements or participants had enthusiastically participated in civil disobedience movement? So, if we want to understand this, we have to study the impact of Great Depression to create the situation favorable to launch the civil disobedience movement. Now, we already know that this Great Depression started in 1929. So, now we will discuss the three participants: the better off peasants, industrial workers, and these Indian capitalists, and their relation with the Great Depression. So, in 1922 onwards, in the global economy, there was a agriculture boom. Agriculture boom means there was increasing in the prices of agriculture commodities. So, as from 1929 onwards, there was agriculture boom in global market. So, Indian farmers or better off Indian farmers had sensed that the phenomena of global prices of agriculture commodities, and because of that they had heavily borrowed from the money lenders from 1923 onwards. So these better off peasants had heavily borrowed from money lenders and invested that money into the agriculture. So from 1923 to 1926, they got a very good remuneration for agriculture prices. But from 1926 onwards, there was a decline in the prices of agriculture. So though we say that Great Depression started in 1929, but the symptoms of that Great Depression were started from 1926 onwards, and because of that, from 1926 onwards, there was a deep decline in the prices of agriculture commodities. So the farmers who had heavily borrowed from money lenders from 1923 onwards and invested in agriculture were not able to repay their loan to the money lenders from 1926-27 onwards. And because of that, many better off farmers, or for example, take example the Patidar farmers or peasantry from the Gujarat, they enters into the debt trap they enters into the debt trap, and finally there was huge economic dissatisfaction among them. And obviously, as there was economic dissatisfaction, Gandhiji had taken the benefits of this economic dissatisfaction among the better off peasants, and and help this class to enters into the civil disobedience movement. The next elements or participants in the civil disobedience movements were the Indian capitalists. So one interesting fact is that before 10 years back, in 1920, there was a non-cooperation movement. If you see the non-cooperation movement, you will not find the presence of an Indian capitalist in non-cooperation movement. But we find the great participation of Indian capitalists in 1930 civil disobedience movement. Why did it happen? The reason is simple: the Great Depression. So as Great Depression started from 1926, 27, 28 onwards, so Indian capitalists were demanding lot of protection from the British government. But British government were not interested to protect the interest of Indian capitalists. They were more interested to protect the interest of a British capitalist. So automatically Indian capitalists had realized that if there had been their own government or Indian government, then their own interest would be protected very easily. And because of this, from 1927 onwards, Indian capitalists had enthusiastically supported the civil disobedience movement, or we can say that from 1930 onwards, the Indian nationalist struggle was financed by the Indian capitalist. Now, the third participants in the civil disobedience movement was the industrial workers. Obviously, as there was a slump in agriculture, there was a shutdown of many Indian capitalist firms or industry, so it had adversely affected the economic situation of industrial class, which was also very vocal in the urban area. And so when Gandhiji had launched the civil disobedience movement in 1930, these industrial workers who were under the protege of Communist Party of India had also supported to the civil disobedience movement launched by the Gandhiji. So these are the three elements. Apart from that, there is one aspect which was mostly ignored by the historian. That is the demography of the India during the last one decade. So from 1920s to 1930, there was a huge change in Indian demography. And this change in Indian demography had also altered the social and economic relationship in Indian society, rural as well as urban. And so Gandhiji had sensed all these things, and so he had called for the civil disobedience movement, and the whole Indian society, the peasantry, the better off peasantry as well as lower rung of the peasantry, then Indian capitalists as well as industrial workers and middle class, they had enthusiastically participated in civil disobedience movement. So finally, the conclusion is that if that Great Depression had not happened in 1929, the civil disobedience movement might have been postponed for the further period or might have been averted in the near future. Thanks for watching my videos, and if you like it, then subscribe my video. Thanks.